Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video. And well, what did I tell you in like last night's video? The next one is to come within like less than 36 hours. So here we go. Because I received more mail coming from the Berlin-based AUT RECORDS label in this like epic black envelope, which I totally like, and I think I'm gonna like get me some black envelopes for use myself, because I didn't know that they made these in black. I know like normal like envelopes for letters, but this like protected bubble foilish things in black I haven't seen, and I totally like the idea to send out stuff in like dark black envelopes. So note to myself, get me some. And yeah, the Berlin AUT RECORDS label, you've seen quite a lot. They've sent me like a big pile of CDs like over the past years, I guess, so the name should be familiar to you. Very experimental label, very outstanding in what they do, very unique, always on a like experimental tip, kind of, with a lot of interesting artists like Roger Rota or like Hanam Quartet or Simone Di Benedetto or a lot of other people you've seen here. So name is familiar. I've reviewed all those on my website NightStyle.de, link as usual down in the description box. And yeah, let's go into this. Once again, these envelopes are, whoa, this is like really tight. So if I need to employ quite a bit of force to open this, because the glue in here is like monster glue, sticky stuff. So I really like that, but because it's protective and it looks great, so but now it goes away. So here we go. We got 3 CDs from the AUT RECORDS camp, and I will remove the protective foil because, you know, there is a lamp over there and I don't like the glare. And let's go into this quickly. One is gone, second one is gone, and the next one will be gone in a bit. In the meantime, I've bought like an album by the Planet Mu label recently, which I've also reviewed on my website NightStyle.de. I reviewed the promo version and I decided I liked it enough to buy the vinyl, and this is the album Antwoord by, the album is called Delphi and the artist is Antwoord. And I bought this yesterday, no, the day before, on Friday, and well, the album is great, musically very enjoyable, very unique, like a interesting conceptual approach to electronic music. Implements pieces of bass music, pieces of like experimental ambient, and this is the album, just that you see what I'm talking about. And still I'm pretty pissed because this is a 10-track, 11-track single vinyl LP, and the Planet Mu label, all the distributors decided to set the wholesale price at the same level as the 2 LP set. So usually, well, I work in a record store, so I get stuff a little cheaper, but usually if people would buy this in a record store, they would pay about €27.50 for this album, which is usually the price, like the high margin of a price we set for a double LP. So I don't get this, and for that money I'm not satisfied with what the album is, because, well, I like this, all good, but if they had spread this on a 2 LP set, this would have sounded much better, much more volume, much more dynamics, and to charge like €27 or like nearly €28 for a 1 LP set is like not feasible for a label, and also not for a record store, because people don't buy stuff at this price range usually, because it's just ridiculous. So I'm really thinking about what I sent like messages to Planet Mu on Twitter, and left a note on the Discogs and stuff, but I really think about if I should buy any Planet Mu stuff in the future, because this is well, getting ridiculous, and money doesn't rain down on me, so I'm not quite sure. But anyway, let's go into the main topic of this video, definitely, because we're in for AUT RECORDS releases, and oh, they've sent me stuff for which is to come in the future, so there's a little bit of time to review those. This one is Acre, Different Constellations, to be released on November 18th on the AUT Records label. Here is the promo sheet, here is the AUT Records logo. And it's a 6-track album by a band called Acre, for people in there employing like drums, objects, electric guitar, prepared acoustic guitar, mbira, laptop, live electronics, voice and effects. In their music, a constellation is an imaginary construction, a solely human attempt to give sense to something that does not have one. This sounds like an interesting like first description. Here's the album. Acre, Different Constellation on AUT Records Berlin. Here is the inner sleeve, the CD, the back with a track list, and I really like the cover. It's like a bit of, I don't know, dystopian, decayish, kind of interesting, maybe microscopic photography or something like that, I don't know. So we'll see what this is all about. The next one is Ida's Mood, Combat Joy. This is to come on November 8th, so also a bit of time. There is the track listing, the promo sheet. A 6-track album as well, saxophone, bass and drums. In this CD you will find the live recording of a concert that the trio played at the Jazz in Cantina in Rome at a cold night in November. The inspiration comes directly from the spirit of Albert Ayler, which is a name I'm familiar with. So live concert, live recording is always interesting as well. Here is the album artwork. Really nice, interesting back with all the different kinds of handwriting, typography things, so I guess this is handwritten, and a little bit of explanation on here, and this CD as well. So this should be jazz, I guess, and Combat Joy is a interesting name for a jazz album, so I guess it's more like free jazz and aggressive pumping stuff. So but I will see, I will review this closer to the time it comes out for sure. And this one is Phase Duo, the last one, same titled album, released on June 25th as catalog number AUT 048, so they're closing up to 50 right now. 9-track album, a duo comprised of 2 artists, Eloisa Manera and Stefano Greco, playing violin compositions, monochord electronics and more compositions. They combine minimal music, live electronics and Indian raga inspired music, so this could be like more ambientish, trancey in the overall feel, I guess. So here is the press sheet for sure, and this is like this is the best cover of all, so I like this. I really like this stuff. Very, I don't know, retro-futuristic, kind of reminds me a bit of the 70s and like graphic things you would have in like science fiction movies of the time. And also like the color scheme, the orange and blue stuff. So curious what this is all about. This is the inside of the CD and the CD itself. Looks great. I would wear this as a t-shirt for sure. Maybe in the black background or something like that would look great for sure. So I'm looking forward to review this, which will happen in the next days on my website NightstyleCE for sure. If you haven't seen my last videos about Patreon and stuff, there will be in the end card like links to my Patreon page to support this channel, also to other stuff, to a video I've shot, and all social media things and stuff will be down in the description box. So follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, wherever. Well, not so much on Twitter anymore, but keep updated, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. See you later.